Today's December 11th, 2024. Still December 2024. And um, it is currently 2:30 a.m. And and I've managed to lose 3 challenges today. The last one was very interesting. There were a couple of factors. There was news, and I was holding UJ, and I actually set a profit target, but I didn't set a stop loss. And so eventually it went in my direction. Okay. So even if it went into my direction, I would have only had maybe $150 gain. But what it did was it moved in the other direction in such a large way that it actually breached two things, which is essentially the the consistency rule and also the daily loss limit. Okay, and so that account was just maybe an hour or two alive because it prior to moving, prior to the news hitting it, that means that the news is very, very important. Every part of these things impact what's going on. And so there has to be a constant dialogue with the market to figure out what things will be happening. And so what happens is that a funding trader sends out an email like the first of the week, and it says on a particular time, certain events will occur. Okay, saying that okay, these are the news, and I need to watch out for them because these will impact the market. So there are rules to follow, which there are 4 of them. There's also a calendar that I need to follow, and these calendars uh, can just literally wipe out the whole account, essentially. Anything that I have a trade on with substantial size will just essentially be wiped out. It can do that. It has the potential to do that. So that's another thing that I'm learning about. The prop firms as far as the forex is concerned. There's so many moving there's so many moving parts to these things that are occurring. If I were to trade minuscule, it'll take me forever to get to the profit overall goal, but I would definitely not lose. And if I follow these disciplines, then I might have a chance. Um, it would have been far better had I collected all these things together, created simulations to pick out what are the main factors that are impacting, what are the things that could impact my trading. Had I had that mindset, I would not have lost $20,000. Today alone, it's about $200. $200 in dishwasher money now with reduced time, which means it's really digging into anything that I have. It's like I'm paying for gas, but now I'm thinking, okay, so if gas, a full tank is about $50, it's actually this paying for this trading may or may not allow me to fill up my gas tank. That's how things are going. So that's another thing that I need to keep track of, which is the calendar. Calendar is so important. Calendars, and also somehow if I ever get funded, uh, you cannot trade on the news. You have to observe it. And so if I trade it during the news, that could breach the the funded account. So there's so many moving parts to this thing. It's so complicated.